What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Gaming Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with The Last of Us Part 2. Alright, well, I just figured out I'm an idiot. Let me rephrase. Not that I just figured out that I'm an idiot. I've known that for quite some time. But I can't believe I was trying to figure out. I'm like, man, how am I going to get over there? And I forgot we can move ladders.
Long way down. Vertigo hitting you hard? Especially when I look down.
Oh yeah, I forgot she had vertigo. Maybe if it wasn't mentioned fucking once before in this game, and you know, we actually played as her, or we saw her at any other time before an hour ago.
There they are. Manny! Be right down.
Okay.
Look. Fob, sweet fob. Almost there. Bet we can cut through that rail yard. You wanna get off the roof first? Please.
See, if you can't tell,
Hard to imagine you being afraid of anything. I'm not as fearless as you think. Like, I could never do the surgery stuff you do. Be too freaked out about fucking it up. You think I don't feel the same way? Well, for what it's worth, my dad always said you were his best student. He did? He always said he was an idiot. Come on.
all right, as I was saying, it's almost like I'm saying this game is structured extremely poorly, which I still think. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little hard on it. Like, so far the story, now that we've picked up with Abby, isn't bad, but I stand by it. The structure is so blown to shit that this almost feels like this should have been, I've said this before, this should be its own game. Almost that, almost like this should have been like an Uncharted Lost Legacy or something like that, you know?
Right here?
Yeah. I don't like it.
Oh, we're almost to the pub.
Man, when we get back home, I'm gonna find a couch, watch a movie, and drink until I pass out.
Oh yeah? Which drink? Which movie?
Strong questions. Movie's the one with... ¿Cómo se llama? The girl who rides the wolf.
Oh, I love that one.
And drink... my mezcal from the party last week.
Excuse me? You mean our mezcal?
Save. I'll save some for you.
Oh, I could definitely go for a drink right now. If I wasn't so pregnant. And on the run.
Man, like I was saying, I'm in a weird way, I'm almost impressed with how they were able to piss people off. Like, I'm also surprised that they could do this and then go, oh yeah, this won't make people mad. And well, why are people mad? Again, I kept going to this point, and I guess I shouldn't. This shouldn't mean anything in a review because it is highly subjective. You know, your love for Joel versus. I'm trying to see if there's a way around into that little building or something. I guess I shouldn't be looking over here, but I'm just kind of scavenging. Because your love for Joel really shouldn't feed into, the review of whether or not it's good or not. But that being said, there we go. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. But again, you're gonna piss people off by having Joel killed by Abby. We're playing as Ellie trying to get revenge all the way up to this point. As I keep saying, we're not even really getting revenge because it seems like it's so muddied up with all this other stuff with Dina being pregnant, finding Tommy, and this, that, the other thing. It's almost like we're not trying to get revenge, or like that's even a focus anymore. And it's trying to do this whole, oh, Ellie's being a bigger person, saying, yeah, we need to get Dina out of here. And We need to get her out of there. She needs to be at Jackson. She shouldn't be here at the, here at Indiana. See, that's not an Indiana State coin. Indiana State state quarter or coin has race cars on the back. It's for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Marta, with Truce dead, it's too risky to keep using this place for meetups. Scars are going to be swarming all over the area like roaches. I went ahead and cleaned out my supplies already, but I left all your guns in the lockup in case you need them when you arrive. Figure the Scars won't touch them since the safe is too old world for them. Dumb freaks. See you soon. Be careful, Paul. P.S. You still using Big Win as the combination. Still using the Big Win. But I'm also not seeing a safe in here. What was I talking about? Oh, right. It was something about
Anything good?
Yeah, might be a gun cache around here.
I like the sound of that.
right, it was something about Ellie's want for revenge or whatever, and how it seems like that was never a focus of the game, and it really has irritated me. I've brought that up, I've brought that up a lot in this game. Okay, uses the Big Win. I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay, I already read that. WLF gun cache. That's probably a reference to something that I just don't know about. I'm gonna do something I haven't done up to this point, but I'm gonna Google this one because just because it's a gun cache, I feel that there's something important inside there, so I'll kind of riff while I'm doing this. No, like I was saying, I say that. Give me a second. I've found it. Okay. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure where I should find this one. Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm looking at the pictures. I thought it had something to do with that football championship photo or whatever that we saw at the up at the stadium. No, it's right there, circled 173807. Oh, that's clever. I gotta give them props for that. That's nice. Like some of these are pretty easy. Some of them, you gotta have a good eye. Excuse me. All right. 17. Don't know why I'm going this way, but we're going this way. 38. There we go.
Actually worked. Here we go. I like all of this.
Okay. Hunting pistol. Single shot. I think it said I picked up like 38 ammo, so. Okay, super accurate, kind of. Okay, so I'm going to guess this is her version of the revolver. No, with whatever I was saying. Right, I was talking about how Ellie's whole revenge thing was just so muddied up by other things that the story just kind of it just didn't. I don't want to say it didn't make sense. It just You know, it's one of those. It's trying to do too many things at once.
That'll get us back on the main road to the fob.
I don't like this.
I know. Keep your eyes open. Any way over that wall?
Not that I can see.
Yeah, I saw him. The scars down there at the end of the road.
Quiet. Here comes more of them.
But as I keep getting distracted from... Yeah, I just... they kill the main character from the first game, a very beloved character. And then, have you play as his surrogate daughter. Going on a revenge mission. And then, like I said, you basically write the story in a way that the revenge mission is so muddied, it's hard to figure out. And then halfway through, you know what I mean? And then halfway through, you just go, oh yeah, by the way, now you're going to play as the chick who murdered Joel. And I've never seen them do that. Look under stuff like that. Interesting.
Don't try anything. Shut up.
Watch it. Over there.
All right. So one of them's down. But right, I would argue there's I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. There's structural issues there, like I said, with just the way that the story's written, and I just don't think that's well done. It's like I said, it's muddled. It's it could have been so much better. And then, like I said, you piss people off by having them play as the chick who kills the main character from the first game. Like I said, with no setup or anything. It's without seeing her in the game. I don't know what it maybe if they would have been swapping perspective. We did day 1 with Ellie, and then day 1 with Abby. Day 2 with Ellie, day 2 with Abby. So we could see their stories kind of happening simultaneously, or that we could see something like that. Maybe that would have been a little better. I think people would still be mad, but it would, I think, be better at least. Or hell, I stand by it. Here's my thing. I think this idea could have worked. If they didn't want us to play as Ellie, and they wanted to kind of have us do that whole, who's right and wrong in this situation is it's all perspective, and the only reason we agree with Joel is because we went on this massive trip with Ellie and all this, and we love her, like he does. Okay, and then in this game we want to kind of put it on the other foot, actually have you play as Abby all the way through the game, and then Ellie, kind of explain things from her perspective, and have Ellie almost be the bad guy hunting Abby the entire game. I've said this in the past. I think I said this last video. That would have been a really cool story. Or like I said, just a pure revenge Rambo story for Ellie. I think that would have been great. Like I said, I think the best way that they could have done that is by trying to make us not like Ellie, by having her do some really extreme things, which again, I keep going back to that chick she beat to death with the pipe. And that was about it. When hell, Well, it wasn't even the most gross thing we've ever seen Ellie do. I mean, does anybody remember? Well, I say, you know, gross, but, you know, I'm saying, not that she wasn't justified in doing it, but does anybody remember the, that cannibal guy from the first game that she hacked to death with the machete? Like I said, yeah, justified sort of reaction, but that was pretty, whew. It's not like that's the first time we've seen Ellie go to that place. But yeah, I think that there's two good stories here, or two interesting things that they could have done that they just didn't. And I have a theory for why they didn't have you just play as Abby in this game. I have a theory in why they didn't make Ellie the villain. Because that would be too extreme, and that would piss people off even more, I think. Or not even that. How do you market that? I think that they'd have trouble. They maybe didn't trust their marketing. Maybe they didn't trust... I don't know. But I just think it would have been so much better than this... than this split perspective thing. You know, if we would have just played as Abby the whole time and...
Whoa. Stop wolves! You let go of her! Ellie!
Yep, killed you.
You won't escape!
I think we got him.
Holy shit. That it?
I don't see any more.
On me. Let's go.
But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know, man. I feel like it's entirely possible that this is the game they wanted to make, but they didn't think they could sell it to people. So they sold it as you were going to play as Ellie, and it was going to be this revenge story. It was going to be, you know, as Neil Druckmann said, this game is about hate, which I've really not gotten that feeling from this game yet. I mean, there are some dark moments, and there's some really graphic moments. But for the most part, this game's not been very dark.
Okay, we'll find another way.
As much as I keep saying I would like to see it get that way, but you know, that's me. But yeah, it's like I said, it's almost as if they just didn't know how to market it or sell it to people, that they wanted Ellie to be the bad guy and you to be playing as this new character. I think that actually would have been interesting, and I think I would have rather played that game than this weird split perspective thing, because this just it's as I said, I kept saying in the last video, this feels like I'm playing two separate games. And look, this whole split perspective, you know, we're gonna change. You know what I mean? We're gonna change your perspective midway through the movie. It works. You know, I think in part 15, even though I recorded, that was the last video I recorded because I accidentally deleted it originally, and it's a whole thing. But in part 15, I bring up The Departed, and that movie swaps your perspective. You know, it swaps your character perspective partway through the film, but it does it very well. You know, there's reasons for it. And like I said, but you're also following the characters and everyone that it switches you over to. Shit.
Whoa! Surround them! Pull back! Get inside the gas
Yeah, I know. I probably made up.
Abby! You're too exposed out there!
I probably made up. No, Jesus. Jesus, who's shooting me?
You won't get me, you psycho!
Oh, you're kidding me. Nah, I chucked that. I chucked that grenade just because I'm like, I didn't have a better place to. Yeah, there's nowhere to kind of run and hide. Probably gonna do. I'm gonna pull the same thing. But yeah, whatever my finishing thought was. I stand by it. I think that.
Surround them!
Damn, I only got one of them.
Let her escape!
There's too many of them!
Yeah, I just think it would have been better if, you know, like I said, we would have followed Abby and her cohorts from the start of the game, or we.
You won't get me, you psychos!
You know what I mean? Either we followed Abby and all them from the very start of the game, or we played as Abby all the way through the game, or hell, what I probably would have preferred if we played as Ellie through the entirety of the game. I just.
Fire! All clear! Time to go home, people!
I love you guys!
Ready?
Yeah, man, I just think it could have just been done so much better.
Heard all the shooting.
Fuck, man, you okay?
I think I'll survive this.
Got you. Hey, let me see your hand.
We're in.
We're almost there.
Open the gates. Let him through.
No. What? You're back. Squeeze this as hard as you can, okay?
Holy shit.
I didn't even feel it.
Hey! We got two.
I mean, what? Did you get shot or?
Hand.
I mean, it might just be a cut or something. Can't tell from here. Didn't give us a good good angle on it.
We did all right back there. It was almost a compliment.
Go get help.
Almost.
Awesome.
Come on, it's this way. Sit. That was a lot of blood, right?
She shouldn't be out.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Hey, who we got here?
Hey, come on, girl. This is Alice.
Come on, Alice. Good girl.
Thank you. These new recruits, I don't trust them. Thanks again, guys.
Hey, Manny, hold up. You're top dogs. Know what's going on?
What do you mean?
We've been stationed here for 3 days with nothing coming down the pipe.
Well, you should be thanking us for doing so much.
Come on, you owe us one. Can you find out what's up?
Okay. Well, let us check in first. We'll get back to you.
All right, thanks, man. See you, Abby.
See ya.
What the hell was that about?
No idea. Checking in.
Hey, you two.
What you got for us?
No assignment. Just says report to Isaac.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Never been this busy here.
Something's going down.
We better find Isaac.
We should make sure Mel's okay first.
I don't know any of these people. You?
All right.
Hey, man.
Abby, heard someone had to save your ass for once.
Yeah, I mean, one time.
Where'd you run into before? One of the apartment buildings out towards the Texas zone?
All right. Let's see what we can do. All right. So we need a stability. We can add a scope. It's an interesting gun. Again, stability upgrades, capacity. I'm gonna hold off. Save my parts.
Abby, come here a sec.
Yeah?
Heard about your ambush. Where'd they hit you?
Right around here. Near the warehouses.
Shit. They keep slipping past our lines.
Hey, you know where Isaac is?
He was here a few minutes ago.
Okay, thanks. We'll look around.
All right, so the good news is weapons is located. The small one we should go down the week.
Not sure what everybody's over here for.
Wasn't even supposed to be out in the field. You should give us a go at the prison.
Looks pretty bad, huh, Doc?
I've seen worse. Hold still.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, man. Feeling better?
Pain meds are kicking in, so yeah.
Hang in there.
How's the hand?
I'm gonna keep most of my fingers.
Brother, you only need 3. Am I right?
Dude.
All right.
How'd this happen?
You need to change.
Yeah, I don't see Mel.
Wait here. We'll get you some pain.
Sure. Here. These will make it a little better.
Best we could.
Not gonna lie. This is low priority for us right now.
Yeah, I don't see her in here.
I know, it all happened so fast.
Ah, there we go.
Could have been much worse, though.
Speak of the devil.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, Melon?
Just a few more stitches, and I'll be good as new.
You guys need to convince this girl to relax.
Hey, Mel. Relax. You got it.
Hey, I need some muscle, so can you two give me a hand with something?
Sure.
Don't move.
I'll just be here. Relaxing.
Nora, have you had a chance to relax?
Ugh, I'm shipping out to the Westside Hospital in a few. Orders are to get everything.
How's Mel? Really?
Well, the baby's vitals were a little elevated, but I'm not worried.
Someone should get word to Owen. He'll want to be here for her.
Yeah. I need to show you guys something.
What is it?
Follow me.
Oh my god. Are these all ours?
Yeah. And more are coming in by the hour. You can't tell Mel, all right?
Nora.
Just not yet. Come here.
Who's in that body bag?
Holy shit. It's Danny.
Where's Owen?
I don't know. A few days back, there were some Scar sightings out by the marina. Danny and Owen were sent on a sweep. And this morning, the guards found Danny collapsed by the perimeter fence. He'd walked himself back with a bullet in his stomach.
Pinches Scars, hijos de puta.
Isaac talked with him until he passed, but as far as I can tell, there's no units going back that way.
So what about Owen? Did you ask Isaac what happened?
Yeah, I tried. But he gave me that fucking look, and then he told me to keep quiet about it. Which means you can't say shit.
Owen's a big boy. I'm sure he's fine.
Where is Isaac? I'll be discreet.
Last I heard, he was in the apartments.
Am I the only one who feels like discreet isn't
Let me know what you guys find out.
isn't one of or being discreet is one of Abby's strong points?
Why the hell hasn't Isaac set on a search party for Owen?
Maybe he has and just didn't tell Nora.
I fucking hope so. We're looking for Isaac.
He's inside. Going in.
Thank you.
Damn, look who it is.
Sup, fellas?
Got time for a game?
Can't. Here for Isaac.
Whatever, big shot.
Not my fault I'm so good at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
See you around.
Let's see here. Isaac, took 3 days, but I finally got something out of number 74. If what he's saying is true, sounds like Southern Shore might be our best shot. I've marked up the map and left it in your suite. We should send scouts to verify as soon as possible. I still feel like he might be holding out. Give me a few more days with him, Sergeant Foster. Should we be taking that?
I don't miss this place. Fuck.
Okay.
It's getting the smell.
After our morning, I wouldn't mind a few minutes with these guys.
I hear that.
Yeah, this is making me think real highly of Abby.
Hey, Abby.
We need to go up.
Isaac's in there.
Oh. Do you know if he'll be long?
Said again when you two arrive. Come on. Sir, Abby and Manny are here.
Nice,
Fall asleep.
nice clever use of shadows there.
Let's go up. two ran into some trouble?
No losses on our side. Just some minor injuries. Can't say the same for them.
Wish I was hearing more of that.
Never seen the base this packed.
Give it another day. Still waiting on some units.
What's going on, boss?
These small skirmishes. Can't keep going like this.
Then... what?
We could try another truce. But how long before some asshole on their side, or our side, unravels the whole thing? No. It has to be all of them.
Sir, we try attacking their island.
Not like this. Not with everyone. There's a big storm a few days out. We're gonna use it to mask our approach. You two are gonna lead the first wave. Pick your squads, start prepping.
I want Owen. When are he and Danny getting back?
Who talked, Nora? No secrets between the Salt Lake crew, huh?
Is Owen okay?
As far as I know.
Then why didn't you send a search party after him?
He shot Danny. Apparently to protect some scar.
It's bullshit.
Excuse me?
That's not Owen. You got it wrong.
You're saying Danny used his last breath to lie to me?
Sir, people hear that story. Owen's dead. Anyone who finds him, they'll gun him down for sport.
Then I suggest you all stop gossiping about it.
Let me go after him. I'll walk him back in. We'll get to the bottom.
No.
You said yourself the storm's a few
No.
days.
We've only got one shot at this. And this is bigger than any of us. Definitely bigger than Owen. If he turns up, then fine. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And we'll get to the bottom of it. I need you, Abby. Yeah?
Yeah. I get it.
Good. Look over the plans and go through your roster. Grab some food. Talk later.
No way Owen killed Danny over some scar, right? What? No. Abby, don't.
I'll be back by morning. You just gotta cover me till then.
Isaac will kick your ass.
Not before the assault. You heard him, he needs me.
If Owen's out there, how the hell are you going to find him?
I know where he'll go.
Stop it.
And goddamn, more flashbacks? Really?
I'm gonna kill you.
What?
Seriously, stop it.
Hell, this is a flashback within a flashback.
Why don't you come on over and enjoy this view with me then?
It's great. It's the best.
Oh. Come on. We made it all the way up here just so you could wimp out on the last 2 steps?
Yeah. Yes, deal was to get up here, so.
All right, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your ass over here, sit on the edge, Or you can go down here on the kid seat and look at this view with me.
We can't miss training.
Really? Not even just for one night?
No.
Shall we talk about it?
It's getting late.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't. Do not. It is too high.
Oh my God. You know, I don't think I can live like this anymore, Abby.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up with you. Owen.
I always loved you.
Don't! Owen!
Abby!
I'm down here, you asshole.
You jumped? And I missed it?
I thought you drowned.
And you came to my rescue?
No. I came to make sure you drowned.
I found something pretty awesome.
What?
I think you're gonna have to follow me to see it.
Okay, you know what? I'll make a few points here before we finish. One, of all these new characters, actually, I kind of like Owen so far. He's funny. I actually really liked Abby in that scene. She's very personable. The performance was a lot less, ooh, I'm a hard ass kind of thing. But again, maybe it's because we're finally seeing another side of her. Even though she's kind of discount Ellie. I mean, ooh, I'm being I'm being sarcastic and flippant. Ooh, guess what? We already have a character that I love who's kind of that way. Ellie. It's just I see so many people who just I've seen people on Twitter. It's just like, oh, Abby's my new favorite female character, and ooh, I love Abby, and I love Abby, and I'm sitting here going, oh, up to this point, I mean, she's had some good lines, but I've said this, look, whether I like it or not, the performances all through this game have been really good. So it's not that. It's just her character has just been kind of, other than a few jokes, has been pretty bland. And I think this is the most personable I think I've seen her character, and then you see her walking through that room, with all the prisoners. Oh man, I'd like a few minutes alone with some of these guys. And I say, oh yeah, that makes me really like her. Even though I've been the guy sitting here this entire time saying, I'd love to see Ellie go dark. The difference is, we've seen Ellie be personable. We've seen her be kind. We've seen her be so many things. We've fallen in love with the character, that actually seeing this new side of her and really pushing the bounds of her personality would be interesting. Just seeing with Abby is, who gives a shit? We've already known she can be fucking brutal, and she beat Joel to death with a fucking golf club. Also, this whole flashback within a flashback thing is irritating me. Although, I guess you could argue it's not a flashback, it's a time shift, but whatever. Whatever. The structure of this is so fucking weird. Oh my god. This is like the 4th or 5th flashback. Whatever. I still love the gameplay. I still love everything but the story. Either way, I'm gonna close here, guys. Thanks for watching. Social media's in the description. Like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gels. This is Something Like Game Channel. I'm out.